So I'm not trying to be funny, guys, but when I came across this clip, when I saw this experiment, what came to mind was that this is a perfect representation of what happens when atheism, this ideology, this outlook, worldview, whatever you want to call it, enters the human being. I mean, have a look for yourself.
Mentos plus soda produces an impressive fountain of bubbles.
So this is it in a nutshell. Just like the Mentos, when it enters the Coke, there's this volatile reaction. You know, the fizz just flies out and it's just all over the place. And it's exactly what happens when atheism enters the human being. I've experienced this to a degree myself, and I know many people that have experienced this, is when you adopt atheism, you are adopting an outlook which strips you from all the things that make you human. You cannot account for morality in any objective sense anymore. You cannot account even for your truth-bearing rational faculties in any adequate way. You know, you can't account for meaning, something that we're driven by as human beings on every level of our existence. We ascribe meaning to things around us. We create things with meaning. You know, we see things through the lens of meaning. But when it comes to our own existence on atheism, we have no ultimate meaning. Life is meaningless because life is one big accident. Well, why is it then that atheists seem to just, live fine lives, at least in some cases? Well, it's because I think the symptoms of atheism are being remedied. Just like when you have an underlying disease, a condition, you go to the doctor, in most cases, initially at least, they'll prescribe you medication to deal with the symptoms. In the same way, we live in a world today which remedies the symptoms of atheism. That meaninglessness, that understanding that life has no meaning, there are no absolutes, no objective truths. This is remedied by all the distractions that we're surrounded with. And that's sufficient to some degree, but people are starting to wake up and they are realizing that that's not enough. Their souls are screaming out to them and they want to find the truth. And this is why I always encourage and recommend those atheists that are starting to ask the bigger questions again to really look into Islam and read the Quran, because when you do, you will discover the truth that you're in search of. I'll leave you guys with this. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below.